What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and this is Regular Guy Training. So, it's been a little while since I brought you guys inside. Fuck that, it was cold outside. So, here we go, right? I'm gonna just go through what's been posted and stuff. A lot of classes just got released. Now, here's the thing. I do still have to work around the military and stuff like that. So, there's that to consider, and the other thing to consider here is that I got a baby coming, right? I mean, any moment, at any time, I could get a text on that phone, and I'll be out of here, getting prepared to, deliver my child and all that stuff. So, I have to balance my son with the Army and all of that. Right, so here's what I got going on, right? I'm gonna hang with family, and I'm gonna be there for my son, especially for that first month. That first month is really important as far as developing the child and all that stuff. So I'm gonna be there, but we're getting back to work here, and we're going straight back into hammering out classes and all that. The first place that we're gonna go, and I have my laptop sitting over here. The first place that we're going to go here is we're going to Arkansas. I got Pistol 1 and 2 going March 31st through March 31st through the 1st of April. That's Pistol 1. That's sold out, and there is a waiting list. If you want to get thrown on a waiting list, shoot me an email or something, because there's always like that last minute stuff. The last minute I want in guys, and the last minute I can't. I have to punch out guys. So, it's never really final on those rosters. And then for Pistol 2, which is directly after that, April 2 and 3, and this is in Arkansas. By the way, this is in Sulphur Rock. I have one slot open for Pistol 2. We require that somebody takes our Pistol 1 class or an equivalent to it, so if you want in on that Pistol 2 class and you have equivalent training or you've taken it with us, let me know. Shoot me an email or whatever. Just be like, hey, I went to X and Y and Z, and it's okay, cool. Chances are I've already been where a lot of people have before, so it's great to where we can just kind of catch up with what we cover in Pistol 1 that Pistol 1 class may not have, or a different process, a different language, whatever. We can mesh up and be okay. So there's one slot left for the Pistol 2 class, April 2nd and 3rd. Now, in April 13th and 14th, we have our Performance Pistol class at Buds. Now, it's actually a pretty good class too, because as far as Performance Pistol is concerned, it's slightly different than our Pistol 1. We don't require a prerequisite for this class, but it's very individual skills oriented. I talk about the difference between the tactical training and the martial side of the house and the skills set side of the house, to where we just kind of iron out all those little processes, the little body mechanics, how wrists articulate, that kind of thing. And it's one of those classes where you're constantly pitted against yourself. So it's tremendously frustrating in the best way possible, because I'll take my Performance Pistol curriculum on guns that I'm not as keyed up on, or need more experience on, or need to be more comfortable with. Like, for instance, I know I need more time on double single action pistols. I'm on the striker fired sauce a lot. So I'll go and I'll take this class with my double single action pistols, and it'll piss me the fuck off the entire time. So it's a great class to really test your mettle, to really pull out all the stops. And it's hard to explain it past saying, this is a go fast class, but really it's the other side of that house, because the best martial training and mindset stuff in the world cannot fully compensate for a lack of skills, right? So we work on that on that other side of the house to where it's really tight time constraints, very high accuracy requirements, and then the pistol 1, pistol 2 side of the house is the fighting oriented stuff. So if you've never drawn a pistol before, performance pistol is fine because we can build the skills. Or if you want to go to the pistol 1 side of the house, okay, we can build the martial side of the house and the mindset to start. So either way, people that have taken a bajillion classes from us will take a performance class and never not be entertained by it. So that is April 13th and 14th in Lexington, Kentucky. So we just posted that one up, so sign up. At the Null Attack range or facility in Louisiana, I have my shotgun class going down September 1st and 2nd. So we already have a bunch of guys signed up for that one. So, come out, run your shotgun, do the thing. I already have a video posted about that. It is a 200, 870 shot shell class. This includes your cheap stuff, or the stuff that will cycle the action on your auto loader shotguns. Something like, it's 60 slugs, right? Pick the variety that you want to use. Just make sure that it works in your gun. And 10 defense load buckshot. And it's a lot of data collection. It's a lot of this, getting used to messing around with your hands. We'll talk about different action types. If you have 2 different action types of shotgun, go ahead and I would say bring them both out just to get reps in, because a lot of people are just missing reps on shotgun. So there's that. And then September 7 and 8, we're going to Maine, right? That's for pistol 1. Pistol 2, September 9 and 10. And yeah, I already described those. And here's a cool one. And I really like the idea of this class too. September 28 and 29, we have a low light / no light pistol 1 class. This is a class that we will do the vast majority of our shooting. I mean, of the 1,400 rounds that we're going to have you bring out, we'll probably spend 1,000 rounds with the lights off. Right? Now, this is a class where we get oriented to the lights being off and all of that. It is a little bit of its own animal on that side of the house. You're gonna have to bring lights, the handheld or the gun mounted stuff, whichever one that you choose. You can go ahead and come out and bring those. And for those of you that are in this field, because we've had guys ask us about this before, if you have night vision and you want to get used to that pistol with the red dot on it, with your night vision and stuff, we can absolutely accommodate that, no problem, to where we can get it to where you're picking up what you need to pick up through your PVS 14s or 15s or whatever. And then over time we'll start interfering with white light and stuff, or having you shoot with everybody else so that there's a lot of white light, so we can get used to doing this number. So that is on, like I said, September 28 and 29. That's in Lexington, Kentucky also, and that's at the Bud's Gun Shop down there. So I figured I would just give you guys an update as far as where the classes are going, because I slammed out a lot of different ones. We're not quite done yet. I'm in the process of figuring out when exactly we're going to do something like a dedicated AK class. It looks like we're going to end up doing that in April, and one more pistol class in set of pistol classes, pistol 1 and 2, in Del Rio, Texas, right? So you West Coast boys that have been asking me to come out west over and over and over again, there you go. We have classes that are staged to go out in Texas, so but we're not 100% done with clearing that yet, so it's not on the website. As far as dedicated AK class and the Del Rio thing, those are maybes. Everything else that I mentioned is on the website, ready to go. You can go into the link in the description below and check them out. So, if you want to host us, just so you know, if you want to host us, you get to train for free. if you want to do the legwork with a range, so that they will host us, you shoot for free. Okay, so anyone that knows people that have ranges or have private land, shoot me an email. I'll leave that in the description below as well, so that you can get in contact with me. And we'll essentially, it's one of those things where we'll work it out. We do private land and stuff as well, so you let me know if you want us to come out there. And guys that want to come out and take classes with us, but they can't travel super duper far, you can solve that problem yourself. Now, here is another thing, and here's why there's a big difference between April and September, right? As a lot of you guys know, I was transferred to a cadet training company in the reserves, and it's the absolute worst. But until I have orders in hand for the summer, I can't plan classes, right? Because that's something I can't miss. It's something I can't really change. And so I can influence it, but I can't really change any of that. So it's one of those things where guys that want summer classes, the instant that I have that in hand and we're ready to go, I'll start doing the dance, and we'll start making stuff happen for the summer months. But for right now, what we have is April and September, because I can't go in October because that's when the military fiscal year starts. So, same old dance. Anyone who's followed me for any length of time knows you got to do the dance with the military, with the Army especially, and you have to be able to handle what comes on a moment's notice. So, no big deal there. But if you guys want to come out and train with us, we have a lot of classes available that you can come out and take, and we'll look forward to seeing you there. Remember, Regular Guys Firearm is the last defense against tyranny. Be easy.